Once you choose hope, anything is possible. If you always tell the truth, you may lose your friends. To know the road ahead, ask those coming back. What worries you masters you. Your faith can move mountains, and your doubt can create them. There is no right way to do a wrong thing. Characterize people by their actions, and you will never be fooled by their words. Make a habit of shutting down conversations that aim to tear others down. Rising early makes the road short. A wise man doesn't see his foot on the ground, he watches his next step. Flattery makes friends, and truth makes enemies. Adversity makes a man wise, not rich. A flatterer has water in one hand and fire in the other. You can't make something beautiful with force. When you pay attention, everything is your teacher. If you have the same problem with everyone, you are the problem. Silence is a fence around wisdom. A healthy mind does not speak ill of others. The sign of a beautiful person is that they always see beauty in others. Read more books. Ask more questions. Listen more closely. Everyone has a story. Listen to it before you judge. Maintain your value. Never explain your cost. Worrying is literally betting against yourself. The best proof of love is trust. The best way to deal with fake people is to be real with them. Blind eyes see better than blind hearts. If you have nothing to lose, you can try everything. Envy eats nothing but its own heart. Talking comes by nature, silence by wisdom. Be the type of person you want to meet. For your peace of mind, don't let people know too much about you. When you don't want to be interesting, you are free. Judge me by the people I avoid. He who engages you controls you. Arrogance is the camouflage of insecurity. Don't criticize what you don't understand. An ugly personality destroys a pretty face. Your priorities are your character. If you kick a stone in anger, you'll hurt your own foot. Decision defines destiny. A man may fail many times, but he isn't a failure until he begins to blame somebody else. Expect little from people. Expect a lot from yourself. That's the secret of a happy life. How you react to crisis shows your true character as a leader. The quietest people have the loudest minds. IT is okay to be angry. IT is never okay to be cruel. If you want to gather a lot of knowledge, act as if you are ignorant. The world is a good teacher, but it charges a huge fee. The one who agrees with everyone agrees with no one. You can be good by forgiving someone, but never be a fool by trusting them again. You care about this world. That will be of no use to you in your trouble. The people who are most responsible for ruining your life, and you are the ones who don't want to move forward themselves. If you work for someone else all day and eat and go to sleep at night, you will be working for someone else all your life. Life is like a raw pencil that gets smaller every day. always use the cheap way to make someone a friend. We find difficult situations funny as long as they are happening to someone else. If you want to make others happy, you must forget about your own happiness. Laziness damages your body the way water spoils without movement. Small losses often bring big gains. Eagles are not accustomed to chasing sick birds. Only by considering the bad situations of others can a person be able to tolerate his own bad situations. Always think well, because by doing so, a person can avoid many problems. The best answer to bad behavior is good behavior, and the best answer to ignorance is silence. Time passes, good or bad, the things and people are always remembered. Instead of paying attention to what people say, look at what they are doing. If you keep blaming everyone else, this attitude will create negative thinking. Learning is the only thing that never lets us down. There is nothing more shameful for a person than to feel proud of his crime. If you can be happy sitting alone in a room, then many sorrows cannot harm you. A person must have enough control over himself to be able to remove himself from harm's way. It's no shame to be born poor, but it's a real shame to remain poor. Never worry about age and doing what you think is right. Nothing is as strong as silence. Poor is the person who desires many things. Be like a mirror that absorbs everything around it, but doesn't let anyone know about itself. If freedom is precious to you, don't show it to anyone. Otherwise, people will take away your freedom too. The poorest student is the one who cannot surpass his teacher. If you face every obstacle harshly, it will be destroyed. A day well spent brings a happy sleep. We easily believe in what we cannot understand. Pride is in a person's thinking, which he expresses through his language. No thing or person can help a person who does not know his own destination. Don't trust a person who tells you his troubles, but hides his happiness from you. The most beautiful person in the world is the one who is easy to call upon in difficult times. No desire obtained through stubbornness ever brings happiness. When the conscience becomes accustomed to slavery, power has no meaning. Having a false friend is more harmful than having an enemy. You have to be a strong person because there is no place for weak people in this world. Bow down for love and respect, but don't bow down and ask for love and respect. Go into people's homes blind and come out dumb. There are only two ways to learn: reading books and associating with intelligent people. Everyone has a brain, but not everyone has wisdom. Respect yourself, and others will respect you. To reach the truth, one has to follow the lies. It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. He who wants to fly like a bat must first learn to see in the dark. I can accept failure, but I can't accept not trying. If you feel like you're losing everything, remember, trees lose their leaves every year, yet they still stand tall and wait for better days to come. Don't talk about your happiness in front of unhappy people. My moral in life is simple. Treat me good, and I'll definitely treat you better. Once you learn how to control your emotions, you win. Words may lie, but actions always tell the truth. If you want a job done, well, do it yourself. The real risk is doing nothing. Everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it. Stars can't shine without darkness. Your direction is way more important than your speed. The truth is not always beautiful, nor are beautiful words the truth. Success has many fathers, but failure is an orphan. If you close your eyes to facts, you will learn through accidents. A negative mind will never give you a positive life. To lead people, follow them. It is foolish to expect justice from the oppressors. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. The best way to predict your future is to create it. Nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power. Leave nothing for tomorrow, which can be done today. Whatever you are, be a good one. Be sure you put your feet in the right place, then stand firm. Never trust a man who speaks well of everybody. Mistakes are always forgivable if one has the courage to admit them. Discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most. If you cannot decide, the answer is no. No great mind has ever existed without a touch of madness. A mistake that makes you humble is better than an achievement that makes you arrogant. Whatever you are, be a good one. When you have something to say, silence is a lie. A wise man never knows all. Only fools know everything. Knowledge isn't free. You have to pay attention. Good decisions come from experience. Experience comes from making bad decisions. A wise man never laughs at 6 situations. In front of a teacher, in a house where someone has died, laughing while discussing an important topic. Avoid laughing in front of someone when they ask you a question. The capacity to learn is a gift. The ability to learn is a skill. The willingness to learn is a choice. No tree, it is said, can grow to heaven unless its roots reach down to hell. People do not seem to realize that their opinion of the world is also a confession of their character.